All right, I'm back. Friday morning setup. Last day of the week. We got ready for the news at 10 o'clock. So it is 6:30 now. We're going to do this morning setup and recheck every hour to mark out new hourly gaps or pivots or whatnot. But right now we start off on the 4 hour. And we have this 4 hour fair value gap, which is two together. So I'm just going to mark both of them. All right, we're going to do the same on the NQ. Yesterday, this is an 8:30 wick, and yesterday at 8:30, we made a data wick. So price always like to usually take out these wicks. So it's a good thing to mark it. That's 9:30, I'm sorry. Well, actually, you got both of them. You got the 8:30 wick, which is previous day high. Is always good liquidity. And then you had a 9:30 wick. I forgot about that. So we marked the 9:30 wick. So now we got 8:30 wick and 9:30 wick. They are good draws on liquidity. But anyway, go back to setting up on the 4 hour. So we got the various fair value gap. So this is obviously a nice draw on liquidity. This pivot level. I have these marked. Let's see, where are these pivot levels from? Wow. Yeah, here we go. So I have these hour pivot lows marked because they're significant. They stand out. So you like to mark the pivots to stand out by themselves. See, like this. See it stand here by itself. Nah, I don't see any fair value gaps on the 4 hour. What I do right there. And the thing I'm stuck with sometimes is, should I call a fair value gap done after price has went through it but has not closed below it? But what I've learned is the pivot inside this fair value gap is more important than the fair value gap, because liquidity is going to be since we done mitigated the fair value gap liquidity now, the draw liquidity now is going to be this pivot right here. So I'm not going to mark this fair value gap. All right. And obviously a quick trade is this pivot right here. Which is 200 points. So we do want to mark it. And I had the numbers on these lines, so when I'm on the 1 minute chart or 5 minute chart, I can I can see if we get an SMT. So this is 4 and this is 4. If this come up, take it. That don't come up, take it, and then we drop. That's an SMT. The reason I have them numbered, because sometimes you can get a liquidity pivot right here, and then you don't have one over here, but you have one taller, and you have the same. You'll be thinking they're the same, but they really not. All right, now let's go down to the hour and see if we can find some fair value gaps. And I see this one, which is bearish. And obviously, you know this is important. This is a lot of liquidity up here. These wicks. So looking at this hour chart, could this be today? See how tight that is? Could that be accumulation, manipulation, distribution? Could we shoot back up? But I want to mark these. But sometimes it's hard to mark because it's just different. So we'll just mark this one and call it something. It's a tight chart here today. And obviously, you know, you got that, well, this big drop from yesterday. But what's important, if you can get over this, you can shoot for this, even though we inside this, but you still could shoot for this because this would be the main target. And after you get there, you can start shorting again. So let's come to the 15 minutes, see if we see any type of trend line liquidity. No, I don't see any. So now this morning, I would just put it on the 5 minutes. Sometimes I'll take a trade, rarely, but sometimes you can just see the trade in the morning just set up. I mean, you can clearly see it just, this one come down pretty, take out this London low. This one stop right there. Don't take out the London low. And then you get a nice distribution candle up. Sometimes it's just textbook perfect. So I like to just look at it and be ready. The reason I set it up early, sometimes. But like I said, I will come back every hour. 7 o'clock, I come back and put it on the hour and just make sure to mark any new gaps or anything. Make a new pivot or something. But that's it for this morning. So I got my chart marked up. and I'm ready for the day.